Low corn prices and high input costs, many farmers are trying to figure out how much they really need to spend on seed to avoid a big dent in their pocketbooks. Are they willing to forego those extra traits on their seed? AgDay national reporter Betsy Gibbon looks for answers.
Now more than ever, farmers are budgeting how to cut costs while achieving a big yield. But some experts say the splurge for seed is worth it.
I think there's going to be a trend more towards high technology seed. And I think the only guys that won't do that are the guys that financially don't want to go to a bank and lay down their numbers.
For those farmers who need to be a little more conservative in their spending, some recommend just sticking to beans for next year.
I just wonder if those guys aren't going to be better off putting in more beans and then keeping their corn ground as quality seed and high technology.
But not every farmer will do that, and luckily farmers have plenty of options to choose from.
Where a farmer may achieve a little bit of reduced seed cost would be if he's been planting a triple stack or a fully traded hybrid and he really doesn't need the root and protection, just go to a double.
Beck's Hybrids Vice President Scott Beck says he does see a small increase of farmers turning to lesser traits and non-GMO seed.
We've had some uptake of additional purchases of non-GMO products. I'd say on average we're probably up about 30% compared to last year on those farmers that are purchasing non-GMO products.
While some Pioneer dealers say their customers haven't made major shifts.
I see some areas that are moving back and forth between traits that protect for rootworms and those that don't, where they haven't had pressure. But for the most part, right now, we're not seeing anyone suggest major changes.
And if farmers do ask about conventional corn, they say it could save money, but consider the risks.
It's not necessarily a very widespread thing. There still are a lot of people that understand that they really do need insect protection. Rootworms aren't extinct and stuff like that, so they need to still be protecting themselves.
Experts say conventional might be the best financial fit.
What they're finding is that they're already doing practices that they don't really care whether they have, the Roundup trait or some of the other traits that are available, because they're getting the same yield and they're already doing the practices that would offset that.
Farm CPA business advisor Paul Neifert says last year the price was $300 to $400 for a sack of triple stack seed. With discounts, that might have been about $260 for triple stack. Conventional was about $150 to $200 range. After discounts, maybe under $150. If seed companies don't narrow the price margin, those numbers could stay close to the same.
I think there's still plenty of seed, but for the particular, if you have a lot of farmers switch back to conventional seed or, the single trait Roundup Ready, there may be some risk of not having enough supply.
Reporting for AgDay, I'm Betsy Gibbon.